All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Wednesday, the 20th of November, and we've got a lot of great tastings coming up. The last couple weeks that we do events here, well, we get into December, we are just way too busy to be hanging out and drinking with you, our wine drinking people. We are here making sure all of our wine drinking people get their gifts in time for the holidays. And our Madeira tasting is always one of the highlights, always one of the last tastings of the year. And we do this tasting twice with the same wines. Madeira is one of these special wines that most wine collectors don't even know about. However, we do have a special relationship with this wine in the United States of America. You know, when Betsy Ross was knitting her flag, the American flag, the first one, she was nipping on a little Madeira. When they were toasting the signing of the Declaration of Independence, they toasted with Madeira. You see, Madeira is an island off the coast of North Africa, and according to England, we had to pay tax on anything coming from Europe, and the island of Madeira was overlooked. So we would get our hooch from Madeira and not have to pay taxes to the king on it, and we like that idea here in the colonies at that time. And, you know, taste changes over time, and Madeira is a little bit sweet. Now, there's a couple of main styles of Madeira. You have the drier style, Sercial and Verdejo, and then Boal and Malmsey, which are a little sweeter style. But hey, still, the residual sugar in most Madeira is about what is in Champagne. So they're not incredibly sweet like other dessert wines. Sauternes, for instance, a lot more sugar, and Port also a lot more sugar than Madeira. But Madeira is a special wine in terms of how it's made. After they go through the initial alcoholic fermentation, they put the wine through this estupa process where they heat it up to 100 degrees. Then they age it in barrel for, well, in some cases, the old dog that we have on the table this evening, the 1834, was in barrel for 100 years. It wasn't bottled until the 50s. It's bottled in demijohns first, probably. That's what they used to do, and then put into the bottle. As you can see, this is a really old-looking Madeira bottle. Some of the newer ones actually have the bottling date on them, which is the gold standard today. But they don't have any more of these casks of 1834 laying around. Whatever is bottled and exists on Earth, that's it. That's all. There is nothing more. And they're not keeping wine in casks for 100 years or more. These special wines are the dinosaurs of the wine world. They are becoming extinct with every tasting that we do, because these are some of the last bottles that exist. The 1834, the old dog this evening. Well, the grapes were grown for this when Andrew Jackson was president of the United States. It's just incredible to think that you could drink a wine that is that old. And the last time we showed an old Tarentaise like this was the 1795, actually the 1802 last year. It was the wine of the night, both of them. These old wines, just spectacular. This is heralded as one of the 4 greatest Tarentaises of all time. Check it out. Try to find it on Wine Searcher. It doesn't exist. And we're not just serving this one Madeira. We got 7 other Madeiras going down. In addition to Tarentaise, which is a very rare grape, we also have Bastardo, the other incredibly rare grape, the 1875 from Cossart. This wine also impossible to find in the open market. But we have got an incredible selection of Madeira in the store, and I've included them all on this offering. Check it out. Everything we've got. This magical elixir Madeira. And hey, these wines are good after they're open for several months. That's right, they just get better and better and better. We're going to show these same wines again in January. Those of you that want to experience magic twice, you can come to this one and then come and taste the same wines again a few months later. Incredible. And these wines are great with food. We've got a really incredible menu to pair with these magic wines. Check it out, everything we've got in the store from the island of Madeira and everything we're going to be drinking on the 29th of November. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.